What does prosperity look like? Here in Washington State, prosperity is connected to the natural beauty that surrounds us, the fertile farms that sustain us, the innovative industries that employ our talents, and make our state an important part of the global economy. Our prosperity is also connected to our shared values and goals and how we support them through our state budget. These broad values highlight the importance of opportunity, community, good health, and economic security. For generations, people have worked hard to build the foundations of the state we have today. But the Great Recession has brought many economic challenges as state revenues decline. Funding reductions to public structures such as education and healthcare are causing the foundations of our economy and quality of life to weaken. The foundation for a prosperous future that we've shared for generations is threatened. The very real and human impact of each cut adds up, until the foundation that keeps us strong in tough times can't hold up anymore, and we can no longer stand together.
We have to invest in the physical infrastructure. We have to invest in the environment, okay? We have to invest in higher education, K through 12, because an educated workforce is necessary to compete in this global economy. We need to invest in healthcare. So we have to make sure that all of those investments are made, because without that, I just think the quality of life is going to continue to decline. And I think more importantly, I think our economy is not going to recover.
It's important to all of us that every child have access to high quality health care, because it's a key reason why or why not kids succeed in school. And their success in school and their ability to contribute to the economy and to our civic community is critical to their success and to all of our success. If we destroy the public supports and the infrastructures that we've built to support kids, we're going to be feeling that for a long time.
Washington consistently ranks amongst the best states in terms of quality of life. That's largely because we have these beautiful wild areas that we all care about and that we all enjoy. And we need to make sure that we are protecting them and keeping them safe. That's all at risk.
When state funding for healthcare declines, people get sicker. At the end of the day, what I end up reflecting on is, boy, I wish I could have sent that patient to see that person. I wish I could have gotten that patient their medicine. It's a difficult situation, and it seems like we should be able to do better.
We need to be advocating for the next generation as much as our own. There was a decision a generation or 2 generations ago to really invest heavily in higher ed. The idea is that it all starts with investment and ensuring that the institutions remain competitive, that they remain well funded. Higher education is a tremendous economic engine.
People utilize work supports and temporary benefits as a means of supplementing their income, especially when they may be working, but they're only working part-time, or they're working at a low-wage job and they're trying to get a better-paying job. So that supplementary income oftentimes is the difference between people struggling to get by and them keeping ahead and being able to support their families. So really the state has an investment to make in its people who are trying hard to be successful and trying hard to support themselves, but sometimes are not able to do it solely by themselves.
At the Washington State Budget and Policy Center, we believe a shared vision is needed to keep our foundation strong, and that prosperity is all about supporting education and opportunity, thriving communities, healthy people and environment, and economic security. Now is the time for all of us to enact policy changes that will help economic recovery and ensure our state's future growth and prosperity.
So while these are tough economic times, there are choices available. And every choice that we make for kids is going to have an impact now and candidly for generations to come. Those are the kinds of things that we're in the fight for, and we're really happy to have the Budget and Policy Center on our side.
I am very thankful that we have leadership from organizations like the Budget and Policy Center who not only are able to translate the budget into English, and so why it matters to communities and families across the state, but also help us come up with innovative, fair, and balanced approaches.
I talk about what's happening in Olympia, but I don't have the same expertise, so I bring in somebody who has expertise. And we've brought the Budget and Policy Center staff in several times. I really appreciate the Budget and Policy Center's ability to get out in the community and do that kind of work that I couldn't do myself. So that clarity is really, really helpful.
I think without the center here, I think our work would be really much less effective, and I think it wouldn't have the coherence that I think is beginning to have in our state.
Because of the Budget and Policy Center, I think that low and moderate income families in this state will have a brighter future than they would otherwise. I think our communities will be stronger because of informed decisions that are made, and I think it will help shape the future.
Education and opportunity, thriving communities, healthy people and environment, and economic security. We invite you to join us in this important work.